What's up, guys? The Snowman here, back with another soccer football informational video. Today we'll be looking at the rules and player discipline in soccer. So what are yellow and red cards? When do referees choose to give those out to players? What are some of the common fouls and things you're not allowed to do? Just all the basics in terms of football rules and regulations. So let's jump in the sport of soccer. Referees use yellow and red cards to essentially police or manage the game and communicate with players and managers. Red cards are the more serious offense. Yellows more so just warnings, but it's important to note that not all fouls elicit a card. The punishment is completely up to the discretion of the referee, but let's take a look at yellow cards. Referees typically use yellow cards to warn players against committing certain offenses. Players do not get kicked out of the game for a single yellow. They're just a caution. They can be given out for a variety of infractions, including delaying the start or restart of play on kickoffs, throw-ins, goal kicks, set pieces, etc. Intentionally kicking or tripping an opponent. A player might also get a yellow card for persistent fouling or breaking the rules of fair play, displaying unsportsmanlike behavior, deliberately trying to score or defend with a handball attempt. You might also get caution for showing dissent by word or action, such as arguing with the referee's decision. Any kind of lack of respect may garner a yellow card, so these are all things that could merit a warning. If a referee gives a player a yellow card, they'll also write down the player's number in their handbook and keep track of the time of the booking. This is because if a player receives 2 yellow cards within a game, that equates to a red card. And let's talk more about red cards. Unlike yellows, they are not simply a warning. Red cards used to punish serious transgressions. A red card means an immediate sending off from the field with no substitute allowed, so this typically has a huge impact on a game, as the team receiving the red card has to carry on with fewer players for the duration of the match. The team with the red card must play 10 players against 11 for the rest of the game. Some reasons that a referee might give out a red card: violently striking or attempting to strike an opposing player, using offensive, insulting, or abusive language or gestures towards another player, referees, or fans. You might also get sent off for committing serious foul play or violent conduct, spitting on an opponent, deliberately and maliciously preventing the opposition from restarting play following a goal, denying the opposing team a goal or an obvious goal-scoring opportunity by deliberately committing a foul. And finally, like I said before, if you receive 2 yellows in a game, that's also equal to a red card and thus a sending off. Red cards are definitely rarer than yellow cards in all levels of the sport, and players may additionally be fined for receiving red cards as well. Also, yellow and red cards can have lasting impacts beyond one match in most cases. If it's a league like the Premier League, you can be suspended for one match if you accumulate, say, 5 yellow cards throughout the year. If it's an international tournament like the World Cup or the Euros, oftentimes 2 yellow cards may lead to a missed game. And then if a player receives a red card, it's a pretty safe bet to assume they'll also be suspended at least one match after that, maybe even more depending on the offense. But yellow and red cards are the primary way that referees discipline players in the sport of football. Thanks a lot for watching this video about the soccer rules and regulations and player discipline and yellow and red cards. Hopefully you feel more informed now. If you still have questions, please leave a comment and I'll try to answer as best as I can. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more soccer and football coverage, and I'll be back very soon. Cheers.